This is kind of a full circle moment for me because I did my study abroad in Rhodes Island, Greece. So I remember during my study abroad being like, wow, I want to travel more. Wow, how can I figure out a way to have travel in my life? And now I literally travel for my work. This is my job, to go around and show people how cool this world is. Sometimes I think that's kind of what life is about. It's about going through something and then working on yourself, rediscovering what you like, what you don't like, and then coming back to a place and having that perspective. So let's go explore Athens. Let's go see all the grittiness, but then also the charm that you find in little back alleyways. Let's go eat some delicious food and let's learn a little bit about the history. I am starting my morning off on the Philopappos Hill. It's a great place to go on a jog or just go on a little hike. It's got great panoramic views over Athens, especially overlooking the Acropolis. It is named after a general, something, 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 Philopappos. Yep, I think I got that right. It is 9 a.m. and it is so warm out. So this hill is also known as the Hill of the Muses. And so this big monument behind me is to represent them. Oh, I remember when I lived here, I used to always get ham and cheese pies, and my best friend would get a spinach pie. They were perfect for hangovers. Highly recommend, if you're over near the museum, head over to this bakery, get some yummy goods, and then you can go walk right across the street into the cafe and eat your yummy goods and have a delicious freddo latte or cappuccino. The area right over by the museum, the Dionysiou Areopagitou, is a great spot to just kind of wander around. So the museum right over here beside me, it was built in 2009 and it's designed to complement the Parthenon. So in most of the museum, you can look out and it's all glass and see the Parthenon. And then underneath, some of the floors are glass because it's built on top of ruins. So you see ruins throughout windows, you look down, you see ruins. It's a beautiful museum. It has so much cool stuff in it. But again, I've been to it 3 or 4 times every time I'd come to Athens with people, so not gonna check it out today. But the streets right alongside the museum are incredible. There's so many different restaurants and shops and things to do, souvenirs, and great cafes. Just kind of sit, people watch. There's always street performers here, puppeteers and music. It's a very busy, active place. So right over here is the Temple of Zeus. It used to have a massive statue of Zeus. It used to be about 150, I don't know, a ton of pillars. There's only 5 pillars left standing now. So you can enter into it. I think it's 5-10 euros. I just didn't feel the need to go wander around it. It's really hot out today. So it's no joke when they say when you're in Athens in the summertime to be aware of heat stroke, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Oh my goodness, I made it back to my place. There's a lot of hills here in Athens. It's just constantly stairs. I'm gonna chill for a bit and then I'm gonna meet up with a group of people. Go do a little co-working session at a cafe. But the best part I think about this apartment is this view. Look at this. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my goodness. It's just so nice to come out here and chill, feel the breeze, look out at the Acropolis, appreciate life. Back on the couch, kick my feet up, rest for a little bit. Being back in Greece is making me think about so much stuff. I am very proud of myself and I do think it's so cool that I've turned this into my job and my career. All of the roller coaster of all of it that I've gone through, especially within the last 3 years. Having it all be travel couple content, now solo female, and now self-love content, and just being okay with your emotions and allowing yourself to feel all the things you feel, especially while traveling. It's been a roller coaster. So Athens has got me deep in my feels, the thoughts, all of it. Sometimes life can feel overwhelming, it can feel like you're lost, you're confused, like you were in Oaxaca. You can feel burnt out. It can be a lot, but also other times if you really kind of take a step back and think about all of it and be proud of everything you've gone through and what you've done and what you've accomplished. Life can be beautiful. Life can be really cool. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna lay here and just practice some gratitude. After a very productive 3-hour-long co-working session, time to go grab a bite to eat, just going right up the street from the Airbnb. I love the neighborhood because there's so much just like local life, and you can go get some gyros, go get a coffee, go get some cheese pies. And so gonna go get a gyro and then go explore the rest of Athens. During my study abroad, I maybe partied a little bit too much. And so gyros were always the go-to drunk food all the time. But fun fact, today is June 19th and I am 1 year sober. Oh, wow, have times changed in the last 10 years. All right, first bite. It's a good gyro. Oh man, the gyro was so good, but now I'm out walking it off. And I love like right underneath the Acropolis, there's so many like little neighborhoods and so many like this is someone's home. And like the Acropolis is just right up here, right above me. It's so cool. The history here, all of it and how they've done. Oh, there's a cat. That scared me. There are cats everywhere. One of my favorite things to do when I'm in a new city is do a free walking tour. I didn't do it here because again, I kind of feel like I already knew Athens, but just wander. There's so much this time around that I'm seeing that I never saw the first time. Because the first time, I was like feeling like I was a tour guide having to like show family and friends when they came and visited. So this time I kind of just get to do it for me. And that is one thing that I've really learned on this whole self-love journey and discovering who I am and what I want out of life. And because of the breakup and everything, I've really figured out, what do I want to do? What makes me excited? And what I love doing is just wandering around towns, getting lost in different little back alleyways. This love kind of started for me in Vietnam, which is where my ex and I broke up at, but really just getting lost and getting to then see things that aren't for tourists, getting to actually see some of the culture, getting to see some real life. It's the best part. Now, let's talk history. Athens is one of the oldest cities in the world, dating back 3,400 years ago. At its prime, Athens had 250,000 people here. It's the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, Western civilization. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, they all lived here, they all taught here. It's so fascinating. The name Athens comes from Athena, the Greek goddess. The Acropolis used to have a massive statue of Athena in the middle of the Parthenon. The temples, everything here used to be painted like bright and vibrant colors. They weren't white. There's truly so much history everywhere you look. From the Acropolis to ancient agoras to the ancient Roman agora, even like the ancient wall from earlier this morning, or like the jail where Socrates was imprisoned on the hill. Like buildings will just have glass floors in them because there's ruins underneath them. I kind of geek out over it. But it was so cool doing my study abroad here and like getting to learn all about it. And one of my favorite fun facts, thousands and thousands of years ago, Athena like gifted this area with an olive tree. It was burned to the ground and it shouldn't have been able to regrow. And then it did regrow in the same place. So they believed, that Athena was in charge, like keeping it going. And olive trees are, they're everywhere in Greece, but also they hold a massive significance. Olive branches signify truce, respect between different people. And in the Olympics, which Olympics was founded in Greece in like 700 or 70 BC, forever ago, an Olympian would be gifted with an olive branch crown. And so I'm gonna see if I can pull up a photo, but I did a little race during my time here in Greece and I won. And so I got an olive branch crown, which was quite fun. Some quick helpful tourist information. Majority of people speak English. I've actually been really guilty of it here, like not even trying to speak any Greek, which is really bad. I usually always try and at least, like hello, good morning, thank you, please. Ooh, I'm slacking. The cuisine is so good. Asked to try like the local best stuff, different pies, different donuts, gyros. Tap water is safe to drink. Cards are accepted everywhere other than probably like street vendors, but even maybe some of them will accept it. Frito cappuccinos or like Frito latte, they're just like iced coffees, really good. I will say a lot of the streets are marble, which can make things very, very slippery. Wear comfortable and good grippy shoes because you'll be doing a lot of walking. But as long as you kind of always know where the Acropolis is at and where you are in relation to the Acropolis, I don't think it's like bad here walking around. It's really easy to get around. You walk through like really cute different neighborhoods. There's a lot to see. So like a 25-minute walk doesn't feel bad at all, in my opinion. You can get taxis. I recommend just using Uber though, and a taxi will pull up and it'll be through Uber. The metro line is really efficient and great. But if you're kind of just staying near the Acropolis, you don't need the metro line. You can just walk. Cats everywhere. I remember during my study abroad, cats everywhere at our school, cats everywhere here. You'll see like a big group of people like standing around and you're like, oh, what are they taking a picture of? What are they doing? And it's just a cat. During sunset, I highly recommend you sit on the hill that's like right next to the Acropolis and watch sunset. If you don't do that, another great option is going to any rooftop bars. And there are so many here in town, and I absolutely love just going, sitting at it, getting a little mocktail, hanging out with friends, watching the sunset over the Acropolis is so beautiful. And then at night, the Acropolis gets all lit up. So kind of go, so you're there like during sunset and the sky lights up, it's all beautiful, and then stay and continue on your night there as it gets dark and just look out at the Acropolis. I could stare at it for hours. The streets here during sunset are so beautiful, like all the buildings just like come to life. So we're gonna kind of wander around them for a little bit and then we're gonna go get some dessert for all my friends. Wrapping off the day at Nancy's sweet home. And a day in Athens just wouldn't be complete without some baklava. Oh my goodness, that baklava was so good, but so rich. I definitely have a tummy ache now. So it is time to go back home, go to bed. I hope you enjoyed Athens as much as I did. I kind of think I could maybe move here. Like, I'm absolutely loving it. But so next I am heading to Corfu to go do a week-long sailing trip. So make sure you subscribe so you can see it.